What's up YouTube? We have a 17-inch HP Envy laptop here, certified refurbished. It's a really great price point for under $1,000. The main criteria for this was that it had a large 1TB hard drive, the latest processor as good as you can get, and spent under $1,000. We actually got this right around $800 after tax. And it's a pretty good bargain for an 1080p screen while being 17-inch and having the budget performance we were looking for. Inside the box we have the charger. What is this? Oh, and the battery and instructions, HP support. On the right side here we have ports. We have a headphone jack, we have the power and the hard drive indication lights. We have a HDMI, we have a Super 2.0 USB, we have the fan, and then we have a laptop lock port. On the other side we had the RG45 LAN port, power, and two more USB ports. One is super speed, one is not. We also have a micro USB, and then we have a DVD burner as well. On the back of the unit here, we got to just put the battery, and that's all there is. There's the hinges here. So let's go ahead and put that on really quick. Okay, so that's in. On the bottom here, we have what looks like a speaker port here, some ventilation, more ventilation, and then you have the battery lock and unlock. So unlock just about an inch, so only an inch tall. It has a nice chrome logo, mirror logo, and when you open it up, it has kind of a MacBook look to it, and you got a whole speaker up here. It says Bang and Olufsen. This does have an NVIDIA GeForce and it has an i7 7th gen processor. You have the touchpad that's clickable as well as touch. And then you have a typical keyboard. And the great thing about a 17-inch monitor is you do get the number pad as well. Let's go ahead and boot this up. Should be running Windows 10. So as far as the exact specs on here, we have a 17.3-inch diagonal full HD LED display. We have an i7-7500U processor at 2.7 gigahertz, and then it could go up to 3.5 gigahertz. We have a 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive. We have 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. We have the DVD plus minus RW drive. It's a 4-cell 60-watt power supply, 4-cell battery, Windows 10, backlit keyboard, touch smart technology, and it does have the LAN port, wireless, and Bluetooth 4.2. The certified refurbished does come with a warranty as well. Alright, so it's booting up now. I've installed Autocad, Google Chrome, the latest GeForce drivers, Malwarebytes, Avast as the antivirus. I've added Dropbox, and I've also added Office 360 with all the Excel, Word, all that stuff. This is not my computer, it's for somebody else. Something to note is this is a touchscreen, so you can use your fingers to do things, which is cool. It's also, you got the big 17-inch, so you got the big speaker, you got the big keyboard, you got the nice touchpad. I'm not super impressed by the touchpad. The reason being is, I mean, this part is great, and the clicking is fine, but the left clicker, I'm just a little thrown off by it. Sometimes I think I'm hitting left click, but I don't, and it's a little goofy that way. I just turned it on, and it's just loading up here. Overall, my thoughts are, I don't think the hard drive is that slow, but I do think it's just a little laggy. Like the internet, the exploring on the online is fine, but I mean, I just don't think the performance is that amazing. But then again, I'm used to something way more powerful than this, that what I'm using on my regular computer. But it's on high performance mode right now, the highest brightness on the screen, and let's go ahead and watch. Let's watch something on a drone, right? Because that's some nice, beautiful stuff. Something big. Destroyed the drone. Sheila. Alright, so as you can see, it's great. It's probably going to be great for browsing the internet, doing email, watching videos on this big 17.3-inch screen. The touchscreen feature isn't like my reason for buying this. It's just this HP series, the Envy series, they all have that feature, so you kind of have to have it. You can disable that in the settings very easily. The other thing I want to see was the weight. I mean, it's definitely on the lower side for some of the 17-inch computers out there, but it's definitely not light. I'd say it's middle of the road. For some people, it might be kind of heavy. It looks just like the MacBook. The keyboard is great. I love the feel. It looks just like a MacBook. The speakers are okay. I mean, I would still go headphones every day. But I mean, they're decent. They would work. The only other things I don't like is I wish I would have a few more ports. It's only got 3 USB ports. You know, a 4th one really goes a long way. I do like that it has a micro SD reader on it, though. The CD-ROM drive I can live with or without. You're going to find that with a lot of 17-inch computers. You have the room for that. There's nothing in the front here. It is kind of concave, which is nice. So you got a little space underneath. I like the black here. It's very clean. The power cable is long. I like that it's got some reach to it. You don't have to upgrade that. And I like that the battery is hidden and it looks just like one solid unit. So overall, I like it. Something I'm not liking it though is this is going to get dirty really easily. So this material they use is just really like, it's like, you know, the worst stainless steel. It just picks up your fingerprints. The material here on the front is going to also pick up a lot of things as well, I can already tell. Signing in though, it's pretty quick. Let's go ahead and load something that takes a little longer. So if we load Autocad, for example, seems to launch in the back. There we go. So the fan's ramping up. It's loading the plugins. I kind of want to see what the processor says while this is all going on. 2.9 still. Okay, so we're opening up a large document here, and there you go. It opened up just fine. So once this thing's up and running, it chugs along just fine. If you're not doing anything, if you're just doing this for like work, you're traveling with it, it's going to be fine. If you're going to be doing video editing, gaming, things like that, you might want to go for a little nicer computer. But middle of the road, it has a 1 terabyte hard drive, so you got a lot of storage space on it. If you're using Dropbox, you're doing a lot of things for work, email, things like that, this is going to be just plenty. As far as heat, I can already tell it's producing a significant amount of heat, so do keep that in mind. Now the right side over here, so it's going out that way. Other than that, I mean, the touchscreen's really responsive, the keyboard's nice, the power to performance to cost ratio is right in that sweet spot. Do realize though, if you want something that's going to really perform, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. But in this price range for the big screen, the big hard drive, and the good amount of performance, this is a really great middle ground. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.